Think superheroes only exist in comic books? Think again. The natural world, in its infinite complexity and wonder, has produced creatures whose abilities far surpass the wildest imaginations of any fiction. These are not beings from other planets or the results of fantastical accidents. They are our fellow inhabitants on this Earth. From the deepest oceans to the highest skies, life has found ways to thrive that are nothing short of miraculous. Today, we're counting down 10 animal superpowers that defy human logic. Our journey begins beneath the waves in the vibrant, bustling cities we call coral reefs. Here, amongst the kaleidoscope of life, dwells a small crustacean with a power that is almost beyond belief. It may be small, often no longer than a human finger, but it possesses one of the most devastatingly powerful weapons in the animal kingdom. These specialized clubs accelerate to over 50 miles per hour, comparable to a .22 caliber bullet. The movement is so swift it boils the water, creating cavitation, a secondary shock wave. Prey is hit twice, first by the strike, then by the underwater sonic boom, enough to shatter shells and even crack aquarium glass. From the might of the mantis shrimp, we now turn to a creature that embodies not power, but resilience. It is microscopic, found almost everywhere on Earth. The highest mountains, the deepest seas, rainforests, and even Antarctica. Meet the tardigrade. Faced with lethal conditions, they enter cryptobiosis, curling into a desiccated toon. Metabolism drops to under 0.01%. In that state, they can withstand absolute zero and temperatures over 150 degrees Celsius. In 2007, some were exposed to space, vacuum and intense radiation, and survived. Many revived and reproduced once back on Earth. The only known animals to survive direct space exposure. In the cool, murky waters of ancient lakes near Mexico City, lives a creature that seems to have forgotten how to grow up. The axolotl retains juvenile gilled features throughout its life. Its true marvel lies in regeneration. If it loses a limb, it regrows a flawless, fully functional replacement. Bones, muscles, nerves, skin. It can regrow tail, jaws, parts of its spine, and even brain tissue. A living blueprint for perfect healing. The slow-moving, murky waters of the Amazon and Orinoco basins hide a creature that has harnessed one of nature's fundamental forces. It is a type of knife fish, commonly called the electric eel. Nearly 80% of its body houses specialized organs of thousands of electrocytes. The eel is a living battery. When a nerve signal flips polarity, the electrocytes discharge in unison, a coordinated electrical burst. A large eel can generate up to 860 volts, enough to stun fish, amphibians, even small caimans. It also emits low-voltage pulses like a radar to locate hidden prey in muddy water. Here, scratching in the leaf litter, is a bird whose superpower is astonishing acoustic artistry. This is the superb lyrebird, arguably the most accomplished mimic in the animal kingdom. With the most complex syrinx of any songbird, it produces an incredible range of sounds. A single male might imitate 20 or more species, weaving a continuous symphony. It even mimics human-made sounds, camera shutters, car alarms, and even chainsaws, songs of its own disruption. Small, unassuming, often overlooked, the bombardier beetle appears to be just another insect, found on every continent except Antarctica. Threaten it and you discover its explosive secret. A boiling, noxious spray fired with uncanny accuracy. It stores hydroquinones and hydrogen peroxide. When mussels force them into a reaction chamber, enzymes catalyze an explosive reaction. The mix boils, pressure builds, and a scalding, foul jet is fired from a turret-like opening. The beetle can swivel and aim with precision. Painful and irritating, this tiny cannon is a marvel of evolutionary engineering. In mangrove swamps and brackish estuaries from Southeast Asia to Australia, an aquatic marksman awaits. It feeds on land-based insects that seem out of reach for a fish. By forming a channel with its mouth and compressing its gill covers, it forces a narrow, powerful jet of water upward. The water arrow arcs precisely, travel of several feet, and knocks prey into the water. It instinctively compensates for surface refraction, solving the correct firing angle. A direct hit, the fish waits and devours its liquid bullet prey. In eastern Australia, we find a creature so peculiar, early scientists thought it a hoax. It has a duck bill, a beaver's tail, and otter-like feet, a mammal that lays eggs. Its bill is studded with tens of thousands of receptors for touch and electricity. It hunts blind underwater by sensing prey's electric fields. It detects tiny electrical signatures of shrimp and insect larvae hidden in the mud. The male also sports a hollow spur on its ankle connected to a venom gland, painful to humans and lethal to small animals, primarily used in male-to-male fights during mating season. We take to the skies to witness a superpower defined by one quality: speed. When it spots prey, usually another bird, it begins the spectacular hunting dive known as a stoop. It tucks its wings and shapes its body into a teardrop, minimizing drag. A controlled plunge exceeding 200 miles per hour. Some recorded up to 240 miles per hour. Special adaptations, nostril baffles and a nictitating membrane, protect it during the stoop, which culminates in a devastating strike. The peregrine is a living missile, the ultimate aerial ambush. On silty seabeds of Southeast Asia lives an animal that elevates camouflage into performance. The mimic octopus doesn't just hide, it impersonates other animals. It changes shape, movement, and behavior to imitate dangerous sea creatures, a living illusionist. Marine biologists watch in astonishment at how specific its acts are, gliding like a venomous lionfish, flattening like a flounder, and jetting like a jellyfish. Active, dynamic mimicry, theatrical performances to fool predators. From the lightning-fast punch of the mantis shrimp to the masterful illusions of the mimic octopus, we've journeyed across the globe and witnessed abilities that challenge what we think possible. Each adaptation tells a story of evolution's patient artistry, marvels that inspire awe and responsibility. To understand them is to feel connected and motivated to protect these wonders. Which animal superpower amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing nature facts.